Please shoot at the hostiles coming from 12 o'clock.
Yo, I ain't Sylvester Schwarzenegger here, dog. I can't hold these guys off forever.
Just give us some cover. There's gotta be another way out of here.
I think there's a vent shaft or some shit around here. Look around.
What? You don't know where your own emergency escape is in the event of a drug bust? What the hell kind of organized criminal are you?
What the hell kind of die-hard cop are you? You don't even have a flacking gun.
Ex-cop, I told you.
Just find the vent, bitch.
Proto, how about this vent?
No, bro. That's the crawl space. We stashed the cash and shit. Sealed off.
Flack. Can we sneak out through the sewer here?
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Good pack.
It's open! Come on, let's get the hell out of here. For a second there, I thought we were gonna come out of that phone booth.
What? What's the phone booth?
That metal and glass public telecommunications structure over there.
Oh, you talking about that Doctor Who box there? Bro, I wish I had time travel. I'd go back to 1985, be big in Japan as Mr. Roboto or some shit. Out of this flacking slum sprawl, Hunger Games hellhole.
Looks like the goons are preoccupied. We better make a run for it now.
Yeah, let's bounce this whack-ass party. Aw, flack. What kind of John McClane move was that?
Oh, it's my fault we got caught, kid. I thought you had the Professor X shit. Why didn't you just read their minds and know they were coming?
It don't work like that, yo. They have to be point blank where I can see.
What the?
Oh, snap, yo. That's the Star Wars hyperspace shit right there.
You! That's the leader. He was at your auntie and uncle's place when they took Princess.
You motherfucking Darth Vader piece of shit! I'll kill you!
If you're gonna kill us, or abduct us up in your Roswell mobile, do your transhuman eugenics experiments on us, or whatever the flack you're gonna do, the least you could do is let us know why, you mute bastard! I know you're the mastermind behind the kidnapping and the murders and all of it. You're the invisible hand moving the chess pieces around on the board, aren't you? But I've got your number, asshole. You think you're getting away with this? But I'm gonna tear your castle down if it's the...
Sir? Yes, sir. Understood. Terminate the Golden Project with extreme prejudice.
What the...
Damn, yo! That was some serious Matrix-ass shit, dawg!
I think we better go with them.
Oh, bro, it could be a total setup. We got no idea who this masked nigga is.
If he wanted to off us, we would be dead already. And I don't think we have a choice if we want to get to the bottom of this.
Shit, I guess you're right, Copper. Down the motherfucking rabbit hole, then.
Yippee-ki-yay. So, who exactly is after us here? I used to work for Costandia DEA, and those SWAT guys were definitely not official cops. Even if they were just your run-of-the-mill crooked narcs, they wouldn't just come in blazing like a Juarez showdown. They'd at least try to maintain a cover story.
I'm not entirely certain, but I suspect they were sent by the Coke Jobs family. What you need to understand is that our friend Proto J here is a very valuable product. A valuable asset.
I's got a valuable ass? You saying those whack dynastic G.I. Joe bitches wanna shake down my moneymaker?
Your head, actually. Your consciousness, I think.
What about it?
You've noticed by now that you have some unique abilities, right?
Yeah, I got ESPN in my brain box. Mind control.
Well, you know that sentience exam, the Gertzel-Takeda test, that by law, all entities need to take to be considered a person, legally speaking? All the institutional racism and speciesism aside, we know that the average human score is about a 4.1 on the consciousness test. But if you were to take that test, you would register something like a 10 or higher.
What the flack? Hey, I took that piece of shit test back when I first got out of robot prison and was looking for some food stamps or job training or some shit. They denied everything because I scored a, what was it, 2.5? Said I qualified to be someone's dog or a professional blender or some bullshit. That's how I got into this whole drug biz to start, to make ends meet.
Unfortunately, that's the dead-end story of millions of humanoid sentients and chimeras and non-humans. Anyway, the consciousness test itself is rigged. It's geared to measure certain types of brain activity and intelligence that is prevalent in humans but doesn't always apply to silicon-based or non-human genome brains. If the test was given in a completely neutral way, then you would really have more there in your head than most or all non-modified humans. That's where your mental abilities stem from, this advanced form of consciousness.
So wait. You're saying that Proto J here is actually some further evolved form of organism?
Essentially, yes.
So, who's this guy with the big N on his face? Mr. Strong, Silent, and Black Leather / Zippers over here.
It's kind of a cray-cray long story, but the TLDR is, he's basically like your friend Proto J here, but different. Another advanced transhuman prototype. He doesn't talk much because he can't. It's part of his condition.
Okay. You got a name?
He has a few. His creator called him Aleph. That N on his face is actually the Hebrew character Aleph. I don't really know much more about it.
Back at Sunshine Apartments, he showed up just after the shady SWAT team arrived. I was sure he was the ringleader of the child snatching scheme.
I'm sorry for that unfortunate conflict. I sent Aleph in to do reconnaissance when I discovered the Coke Jobs strike team was moving in on the Silicas. I had ordered Aleph not to harm you, but his mind is unique. I mean, he's not trying to stonewall you or be a space cadet. He simply can't speak for some reason. Sometimes I'm not sure if he's actually hearing what we're saying. From what I've seen, I don't think he even really exists in the same way you and I do. He is a very loyal guardian, though. He protects and has not harmed me once.
Still, he basically mind melded with me, and it felt like he was sorting through my head, my my history, my consciousness, like it was a deck of cards, rearranging them, inserting new jacks and kings and queens.
And he inserted a princess. Bad joke. That can happen with Aleph. Like I said, the neurophysics or cosmopsychology or quantum entangling stuff just tangles my noodle. Aleph's creator can explain it better.
Well, okay then, Aleph, comrade. You'll understand if I'll take a hard pass on shaking your hand, though. Right, buddy?
We're trying to find the Garden of Forking Paths, which I believe is a device in a laboratory somewhere in the Stratoplex.
So, where should we start? Any good leads to this Garden of Forking Paths?
I think I mentioned the creator a couple of times. You'll definitely want to talk to him at some point.
We can take a hyperspace trip to see God? Haha, the hardcore atheists will be pissed.
No, the godfather of artificial consciousness. His name is Noah Gertzel.
As in, Gertzel Takeda consciousness test?
He really hated the test and considers it a form of scientific slander of his own name. But yes, he was considered one of, if not the most, brilliant person of all time. Chances are he knows about the garden. I'd also recommend taking a trip to the Fulcrum, which is the pinnacle of Coastlandia.
Okay. I'd add the Coastlandia Capitol building. My old boss, Norton Shuffler, works there. I know for a fact he was on the payroll of someone who was trying to capture Protege.
Since you're lead detective, and as a show of good faith, I'm going to let you choose where we start, but we have a few places to check out. The Superpositor's navigation controls are on your right side. Just enter the 4-dimensional space-time coordinate into the RPS system.
RPS system?
Reality Positioning System, like a GPS coordinate but including time. I just type in the numbers. Like I said, how all this techno magic works is beyond my pay grade. Well, actually, my net worth is billions of times the scientists and engineers who made this craft, but never mind.
Okay. Our first stop should be Gertzel, the creator. If we try Shuffler or the Fulcrum, we could tip off the enemy. That's all for now.
Baby girl, you sure?
Princess.
Princess, baby girl, you sure this be the hood of my mad genius creator nigga?
Yes, this is definitely the place. The GPS coordinates are spot on.
Is it just me, or is it weird that the father of true artificial intelligence, solver of the hard problem of consciousness, and probably one of the most brilliant people of all time, lives in a landfill? I mean, Jobs, it smells awful. Like mold, methane, and dead bodies.
If Proto-J here is the most wanted robot in the world, then Gertzel might be the most wanted human. There are a lot of powerful entities that would love to have him chained up in their clandestine research facilities right now. Gertzel didn't migrate out here for pleasantness or convenience, but to get off the radar. No royal thinks twice about the pile.
Hello? Anyone home? So this Noah Gertzel guy, how do you know when he's around?
He doesn't really do any kind of electronic communication. He's been off the grid for years now, after abandoning the Golem project. If Gertzel had a hashtag, it would be paranoid, and for good reason. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to have a meeting prearranged by my assets. I mean my people.
So wait, you're saying that you're not sure if this mega genius is even here? Not only that, but it looks like the trigger-happy climax of that Drug Wars show went down right here. Forgive me, Your Highness, but I'm not sure I understand this plan.
I'm sorry, okay? I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying my best. I just graduated from Yalevard University like 2 years ago, and I've been basically going to fancy Neofeudal parties and dinners ever since. I'm flying by the seat of my Quantec-enabled, Dosace-designed royal gown. That's why I need your help here.
Okay, but you're a Clinton Bush. You've got an empire at your fingertips. Why not bring all the king's CIA agents and all the king's military in on this operation?
Not all of my dynastic family agrees with me, and there are always potential double agents and usurpers within the ranks. I don't know who I can trust, and the more people I bring in, the more likely this whole venture will be leaked. Like a season finale of that Throne Games TV show that always gets pirated.
Oh, snap! That show is boss! My favorite part is when them Thai Westers toss them uppity peasants and peons in the flaming dragon pit when they try to rise up and revolt.
No comment. Son of a bitch. Looks like the Dresdenators run out of oxygen. Guess I'll have to figure another way in. I can't get the door open. Any ideas?
Dog, just let me blast them.
The door's already been shot to hell. I don't think more bullets will help right now. .90. Is that some sort of crazy, futuristic, mega caliber of gun?
Oh, my bad. I just done read the gun label wrong with my...
I can't get the door open. Any ideas?
Dog, just let me blast that motherflacker open with my Desert Eagle .90.
The door's already been shot to hell. I don't think more bullets will help right now. .90. Is that some sort of crazy, futuristic, mega caliber of gun?
Oh, my bad. I just done read the gun label wrong with my dyslexica. .50.
That's all. Hey, buddy, you got any vantage point on our situation from the astral plane or insights beaming in from the cosmic background radiation or something? The sound of one hand clapping. Right. I just need to meditate more. Got it. Thanks for the pro tip. Never mind. So what now?
Well, the entrance to Noel Gertzel's lab is in that little hut there. Try the door?
So what now?
Well, the entrance to Noel Gertzel's...
Never mind.
They must have got to him. The coke jobs.
Okay, so you're saying the coke jobs probably found him down here? Did this?
I don't think it's a probably. Seems like case closed, doesn't it?
Well, sure, but the thing is, from all the near-death experiences I've had with the coke job stormtroopers, I take it their workhorse is the RA-31 assault rifle. And this bullet casing on the ground here is for .50 AE, which is incompatible with RA-31.
So you're saying this wasn't an attack by our rivals?
I'm not saying that. Not yet. I've seen the Coke Jobs men. Androids, clones. They all look like they came out of the same humor-free vat of Nazi ectoplasm. Anyway, I've seen them blow the face off a sentient humanoid in front of his own wife and kid without flinching. So I don't doubt their brutal ability to play hardball. I'm just trying to piece a story together. Evidence gathering, theory development, detective work. That's what you're paying or retaining me or patroning me for, right?
Of course, Carl. Why don't you investigate and let me know what you find?
So, what now?
I suppose you should keep investigating this underground laboratory. Keep me in the loop if you find anything.
Never mind. Yes, this is definitely blood. Barely coagulated. This weird mural was painted recently. It says, "The passage of the golem is the key." Hey, do you think that maybe you could... How did you know? Oh, okay. You've just reached a new level of creepy. That painting says, "The passage of the golem is the key." You have any idea what that might mean?
Gollum? That's that sketchy, transgenic motherfucker in Lord of the Rings. Always hopping around looking for his bling, right? The precious.
I think it's referring to that old Jewish myth about the humanoid being made of clay and magically animated by words etched on his forehead. Golem, not Gollum. But thanks for playing.